I think it's interesting. Platonically, I spend probably out of the people that I know, like close to me, I spend the most time platonically with women, whether I'm in a relationship romantically or not. Now, I was having a conversation with AJ about this the other day because it does put me in a position where there's more nuance, usually from my friends, my friends that are women, their partners. There's a little bit of nuance there because there's insecurity that's being projected. There's lack of trust, maybe because of someone that has done something to them in a relationship or they've done to somebody else in a relationship in a similar situation. But I will say that if you do find benefit, and we both find benefit, if you do want platonic friends of the opposite sex and you're heterosexual, it will come with a little bit of nuance. It will come with a little bit of abrasion. It will come with sometimes some people getting their panties in a wad, men and women, about you spending time with who they feel is theirs. But that kind of goes back to this too. You're not anyone's property, you stupid ass.
Talk that shit.
You're not. You're not anyone's property. And no man or no woman has domain over your autonomy. And if you let them, that's on you.
Slippery slope, too.
And if you think that because you're in you've exchanged vows, you know what the divorce rate is in the United States?
No, man, don't break their hearts.
Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. You're not anyone's property, plain and simple. So it is important to understand the emotions, and the emotions are valid of your partner being potentially worried about you having a conversation or consistently seeing someone every week or twice a month or every month or going off and doing whatever with them. Sit there, but communicate. There might be a reason. You might uncover the reason why they feel that way.
Can I throw out one of the main reasons I could see that being an issue? If the person, so I'm going to just use the first person. If I go out and I want to spend time with a female friend of mine, if I begin to prioritize them more highly than my partner, they got every right to be pissed off. Now, granted, that's a big statement because maybe you prioritize somebody higher for a day, right, when they really need you.
What kind of prioritization are we talking about here?
So what I mean is a chronic prioritization, right? Chronic meaning it is a repeat action. Habitual. Every week, you're spending more time with this friend of yours than your partner every month. And so if you have this long, protracted history of giving more attention, more love, more focus to your friend than you do your partner, that makes a lot more sense of why your partner could be rubbed the wrong way and not really want that to be the case. But once again, to your point, you're nobody's property. But even though these friendships are platonic, in my opinion, you still almost have to view it and manage it almost as if, and this may sound kind of crazy, like these are different partners of yours, right? I had a buddy of mine.
Did you just say that would make you sound crazy?
Yeah, because
you don't sound crazy.
It's like from that polygamy standpoint of like, okay, I got 10 wives. I can have 10 wives as long as I can feed them all, clothe them all, make them all happy, right?
We know some people that feel that way.
Yeah, definitely do. And I ain't saying that's wrong, man. Hey, different stuff for different folks. But I think that's one of the big hurdles that if the partner who feels like they're being neglected for this friend of yours, if they don't even realize that is the feeling that they are, that sensation that they have, how can they communicate it so that the other person can understand it? But going into it, that is one of those things you got to be more sensitive, more aware of is, okay, how am I managing my energy, my time, my prioritization of these important people in my life? And just because, your partner is very important shouldn't mean that other people can't be important too. Right? And another thing I was going to throw out is that I think people will be shocked at how often, like let's say somebody had like a cheating background, right? Or they felt like that was a feeling that they had to fight down. You might feel that urge way less if you just spent more time with platonic friends of the opposite sex so that you still got that energy. I mean, full disclosure, I had a conversation not that long ago with my partner, just communicating, not because I felt like I needed to be physically with any other woman, but it was this feeling of like, I need to be around other women. Because like, I need some of that energy. My mom, I didn't spend a lot of time with my mom as a child. She was gone, trauma. But At the end of the day,
Trauma.
end of the day, I didn't have mommy's titty around me, so it made me want to have more feminine energy in my life.
Nothing wrong with feminine energy.
Right? That's been a theme. And so historically, I've had platonic friends in high school. Dudes would be like, bro, damn, bro, it's crazy. You fat, you fucking the big booty white chick. And I'm like, I'm not though, bro. I'm really not. She does have a big booty, yes, but I'm not fucking her. And so I just think that those are some things people got to keep in mind is that on one hand, it's probably only going to be a problem if you do have a history of cheating or you're prioritizing chronically that other friend more than you are your partner. And on the flip, having relationships platonically with opposite sex people could actually strengthen your relationship.
And it could put you in a position where you don't act like Steve Harvey and say that the only thing that you can do with women is procreate.
Right.
The only thing you can do is be in a romantic relationship where you're sticking what you have in what they have. That's ridiculous. Women are not the value of their body. You can have relationships with women, very healthy, beneficial to both parties, mutualistic relationships with women as a straight man that do not go into the out of bounds play, that do not go into grabbing a boob or anything like that, or anything escalated from there. It is okay, and I would encourage you to figure out who those people in your life that you want to spend time with, those people in your life that you want to spend
40
time
and
with.
slip, goddamn.
Yeah. I don't know what I just said there, but figure out who those people are and then prioritize time with them. Again, be mindful of your partner if you have one. If you don't, guess what? The world's your fucking oyster. Spend time with who you want to spend time with. I promise you that you having more feminine energy in your life, if you are truly leaning more masculine in your life as well, will balance you out. You will feel much better being around different energy that's polarized in the opposite direction that balances you. I mean, it's something that there's big benefit to having.